Hey, so on the 2nd of September, this channel turned 2 years old. So firstly, very sorry about it being so late. I've been busy with a lot of modelling stuff. Hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. But yeah. Okay, so let's go through year 2. So Boo Boo Choo Choo is my most popular video to date, which is weird because it's nowhere near my best actual video. I mean, look at it, it's terrible. But anyway, I guess it's still a milestone that a video of mine got to that far. I just wish it wasn't on that video. So some things did come to an end this year. For instance, my narration videos were stopped this year just because they weren't doing very well and there was no point in doing them, which is fine because not everything's gonna work. And either way, I narrate my remakes nowadays, so I still get to narrate my favourite Thomas episodes. The next thing I did was make a Thomas and Friends impressions video, which reminds me, would people be up for me, 1, uploading a e-portfolio of like things that I've been in, basically just like clips of my voice from other people's videos, and 2, be up for another impressions video, this time with more characters? Okay, so after this point, I'm really proud of my videos. Before this point, there are videos here and there that I don't really like. Some to the point that I'm going to redo them. But yeah, getting back to the point, for the 400 who stuck around whilst I was making awful videos, thank you so much. I don't know how you put up with it. I really don't. But thank you a lot. Then a couple of videos after this one, I switched to TS19, and I haven't regretted it, actually. At first I was like, oh, but it's very bright. And then I realised you can actually change the brightness and fix it all. So, yeah, I think it actually looks better now. Plus, PBR is so nice. Along with a new game came new series this year, and the first one was the missing episodes. For people wondering why I don't upload more of these more consistently, I will explain that if/when I get to 3K. So at 3K, I'm going to do a video explaining my plan with everything, and also a video of me going through that poll that I made ages ago. By the way, just thank you again for everyone who answered that. Now this next one is one of the things that I am most thankful for. It's actually really heartwarming every time I think about this. So, basically, for those of you who don't know, my music video of Never Enough is a music video dedicated to my late nan, who sadly passed not too long before this video was made. And actually, I still remember like tears in my eyes when I was making this because I thought, I need to get this emotion out somehow and I don't want to bug out family. So yeah, and then when I saw the comments and they were lots of rest in pieces, all that stuff, just like really nice comments that actually really helped me get through it all. Just thank you so much. Like from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I think it was like one of my first signs that basically there are people who watch my stuff who don't just watch it for the videos. They actually, as well as supporting the videos, they actually care and support me as like the person who makes them. On a much more happier note, I uploaded my last footage MB. Although I might make a tugs one at some point. I don't know. I really want to do something with tugs, but I also don't know how to script the head movements. So it might be a footage MV. I might figure it out in modelling. Who knows? Again, on a happier note, something happened at Christmas that I never would have thought would happen. So, basically, if you don't know, the people who make trains also produce a newsletter, and somewhere in the newsletter they like show someone's creation, and I was actually featured on it. The video, The Greatest Gift, was actually featured on it, and that is really cool. Like, I was like, wow, what? At the time, because like, it's such an honor, really, to like, because I make the videos using that game, and the game actually knows that I exist, and like, to the point that they're like, you know what? Go check this guy out. So yeah, that was really cool. Also, if you guys know someone else who's had the video in a newsletter, please let me know. I have no idea if that was like a first for the Thomas Trains community as well. Like, I doubt it is, because it's me, and there are like people who have been doing good videos for longer and better too. So the likelihood that I was the first is small, but at the same time, I don't know if anyone else has. So yeah, if you know, please let me know. I'd love to know if like that was a Thomas Trains community first. So speaking of first, my Christmas remakes were the first time that I used narration for a remake, instead of just using the audio from the show. I want to give a special thanks to Hoovy for the idea of me doing that, because I don't know if I ever would have, if it wasn't for the fact that he was like, you know what you should do? Your own narration. And I was like, huh, yeah. So then, The Vast and Mighty came out, which is my second most video, and unlike my first most viewed video, I'm actually proud of this one. I actually think that it came out very nice. And then the next video after that, I hit 1k. So basically, yeah, that Fast and Mighty video did a lot of things for the channel, which is really cool. In order to celebrate my 1k, I had my first ever live streams. I also did some for 2k, but they weren't things went wrong, basically. The next big thing that I did was release my first film. Now, this was basically a debut / pilot to see if I could pull off a film, because as some of you might know, I have a film coming out in 2020 called Railway Dysfunction, and it's essentially the next couple of books, hence what I've been doing the modelling for. Then, an even closer milestone for the channel is when I hit 2k subs 2 months ago. The fact that I went from 1 to 2 in 4 months is baffling, but not as baffling as the fact that if the channel continues to grow like it is, I might even hit 3k in less time. So again, thank you to everyone who supports me and the channel. Also, speaking of 3k, here's something to look forward to. If I hit 3k, I will premiere another series, and unlike the rewrite, it will actually be regular. Again, to know why the rewrites aren't regular, there will be a video if I hit 3k explaining all that. Although don't worry, I will be making another rewrite for 3k. Speaking of rewritten, I was very pleased that people liked them and weren't just like, well, this is just as bad as the original. So yeah, that was really cool. And it set in my mind that, okay, yes, this is something that I can definitely do. But if you want some more of them in the meantime before I hit 3k, go to Steam Powered Cyborg's channel, aka Christopher She, because I did some, I think I did 3 to 4 rewrites for him, and they're basically as little audio things, but don't worry, I will also be doing videos of them at some point. But it won't be for a while. And the last big thing I did this year, although the video's gonna come out in the 3rd year, aka what this video was also done, is go to this Dark Tugs exhibition event. Honestly, it is such a good event, and if you can, I would highly recommend going to it. It was the first time for a lot of things. Firstly, it was the first time I met someone in person in the fandom, and all the people I met were really cool. And secondly, it was the first time that I've seen something like the props of Thomas, and also I like Tugs too, obviously, otherwise why would I go? So yeah, it was really cool to actually see them in person. And that is it for year 2. Like I said, this has been such a big year, and I am so happy about it. It's been an amazing year, and again, like last year, I want to thank every one of you for making it so good. And I especially want to thank people who have stayed since year 1. I obviously can't predict everything from year 3, but with the Railway's Dysfunction film being released in the year, I can only hope it'll be an even bigger year next year.